So yeah, I'm surprised to wake up this morning. By the way, Ozzy Memo, Lords of Apathy here. Good morning. On my way to the putting in my contribution to the Matrix, aka the rat race, stuck in the morning commute. Seddy Bear. To my dismay, I woke up to on YouTube him responding to my Joe Button complex reaction, which is good. He gave his points. He was a little apathetic to it, but it's all in the name. He did touch on some other stuff that I'm going to talk to him before I even jump into. I feel like I want to get some shit in with him. If you got on SoundCloud last night, you definitely caught me only scratching the surface on UFO and aliens versus flat earthers. I just don't see how there could be the two together. And unless one is a distraction from the other, because the other's the truth. But yeah, I'm not going to get back into Joe Button or Complex. Check out my 4-minute rant on the aliens and flat Earth. I hope Sed's got something to say, at least under 5 minutes or less. I mean, I'm not putting the man on a sensor or a timer rather, but I'd like to do something with him. Excuse me, I haven't had any coffee yet. I'd like to explore this with him, which probably won't happen for another 2 to 3 weeks. Just because we got a major city between his town and my city. So, giant pain in the ass to meet up sometimes. But, he brought up a lot of stuff as far as things being by design. He may have mentioned social engineering, feminization of men. I think that is why I wanted to do a video, is because I think that's cool that he could bring some of those topics of interest to him into my response about something rap related. So that's not a diss, my friend. That's shout outs. That just shows how intricate we are and going to be. But I didn't really have a point of doing this besides just practice of getting used to podcasting and all that. I don't even know if this is podcasting. I think podcasting's a very loose term that's used nowadays. But this is Memo before coffee. This is Memo before nightfall. So, still rocking the hood. Cedric talked about some of the music that he loves or came to age of, as far as Far Side. I don't know what else he said. Some pretty mainstream stuff that people know. But knowing him, I think he liked Far Side. I think he was into Arrested Development, probably De La Soul. I liked Lords of Mischief, right? I'm guessing he may have liked them as well. That was 93, obviously 93 to infinity. Anyway, obviously that has led to me being a disgruntled hip-hop fan, and to his not dismay, but his me being a disgruntled hip-hop fan, and for him just not really caring for it in general anymore, and just saying, hey, let's just go with the flow, let youngins be youngins and all that. I think it's more than just the lack of lyrics, it's the lack of beats as well. He said, oh, they got good beats and all that. The fucking beats itself that a lot of these people use are fucking programmed pre-programmed already in the sound GarageBand. Okay, you don't even need to purchase GarageBand. It comes free with every fucking Mac. So I mean, this is just a total lack of talent altogether. Jeezy made a good point. No, I'm not even going to do that because it'd be referencing Everyday Struggle again. But yeah, it's good because it makes things more accessible for kids. These young kids that are facing a lot of trouble. It's more accessible now than any time before. It's easy to become a star, easy to make money off your so-called talents, which is good. I mean, because it gets people out of the matrix. Who else is stuck in? Well, I wonder if young black youth or youth in general, or anybody in poverty actually. I wonder if the people that are stuck in poverty and urban poverty are actually outside of the matrix, because maybe not necessarily they're going to the rat race every day for the simple purpose of consumption and keeping up with consumption. I would not go to work if I didn't have a mortgage, but I got duped into the quote-unquote American dream. Now, I'm not saying obviously people living in poverty in the hood are better off. They're certainly not. I mean, they could deal with loss of life at any time for several reasons. But I wonder if that's a different world than the Matrix. It certainly is. But how much easier is it to become woke being in poverty than it is being stuck in the Matrix? And obviously there's people in poverty that work every single day. I'm not saying that everyone poor is just not working because they can't find jobs. There's an alarming amount of people that work their ass off and they're still at poverty lines. So they're seeing both worlds of it. Obviously the Matrix just isn't by getting stuck in the rat race and having to go to work every day. That's just how we consume the junk that we're given and told us that's going to make us happy. But actually, there's a great song by I think a trip hop group or an electronic group, whatever you want to call them. I showed said some of this stuff like 07, which is dope. Evil Needle right now is my shit. Mushiba, but Thrivery Corporation has a song with Mr. Lift. Shout out the Boston MCs. Mr. Lift, who is signed to God Almighty. Where is Mr. Lift signed to? Mellow Music by Odd IC. Shout outs to Odd IC. Shout outs to Mr. Lift. But it's called the Ghetto Matrix. Okay, and really. He's talking about being stuck in this paradoxical world, right? So, I mean, it exists, right? But I just wanted to give some morning thoughts and how my mind races in the morning. Actually, it's not how my mind races in the morning. My mind fucking races in the morning. How the fuck am I going to get out of this shit? And how the fuck am I going to get rich? I got to make some music and I got to make some podcasts, etc. So yeah, it's my morning gibberish. Plan on doing some more work. If I don't put in some more work with the upcoming holiday, I have no excuse. A nice long vacation coming up. If I don't, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Okay? Same to you, Seddy. All right, coffee time.